Hey everyone. I know I'm a couple minutes early, but with all the problems I've been having with my computer every week, I figured I would try to go on, and of course this week it's working. Okay, so I'm a little early, but I'm just gonna just wait for the other minute or two because normally I go at 4, but I was afraid since the last 2 weeks I was having an issue. I didn't want to take the chance that I had to sign out and restart again. So, I'm just going to wait for a couple people to join. I see one person has joined. Thank you. I appreciate it. Hope everybody's having a good day. Excuse me. It's a beautiful day here. Perfect spring day. And summer should be here real soon. We had our few really hot days, and now we're going back to having spring. So, just give it one more minute and then I will get started. All right. Well, welcome to Creative Stamping Designs. Hi, Donna. Thank you for joining. Donna, your little gift went in the mail today. It showed up when I got home from work. It was sitting here. My mailman didn't come, so I was able to get it out to you today. So hopefully you'll have it in a couple days. Welcome to Creative Stampin' Designs. My name is Karen. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Somerville, New Jersey. And we're going to make a card today. I've got another fun fold for you. Just a little reminder that kits are available right now if you are a kit kind of person. The kits they're all-inclusive. They come with the little, hi Chi, thanks for joining. Hi Rosie. They come with the little ink spots, the blocks, they come with everything, unless you buy a kit that there's no stamping required. So kits are available now. If anybody is interested in them. I said it's while supplies last. So once they run out of the kits they have, they're going to replace them with other ones. So if there's a kit there that you like, yes, Rosie, we did. And first my daughter told me not to match my nails today. She said to throw everybody off. So unfortunately I did not, because we also ran out of nail polish remover, so I couldn't match them to the card today. That was it with the kits that I was saying anyway. So yes, there were 187 bottles. Then my daughter dropped one, so we're down to, or there was 188. She dropped one, so we're at 187. And I think it shocked both my daughter and I. We did not expect that. I didn't think I had that many, and I knew she had a lot, but boy, she must have had them in every crack in her room. Anyway, let's get started. Hi, Jamie. Yeah, yes, Jamie, it is. And they're all different colors. There's different shades. They're all different. But unfortunately, they're not matching today because lack of nail polish remover, which she was supposed to go to the store and she didn't go and get it. I am using the Stampin' Up! Better Places Cling Stamp Set. It's a host set. I'm using just the sentiments in it today, and that is the only stamping I'm doing today. So I'm actually going to do the stamping first, just to get that out of the way. I did punch ahead of time from the tailored label punch, I believe it's called. Great, now I can't remember. I did punch out the label, and I'm just going to stamp in Evening Evergreen, excuse me, the Happy Father's Day. Excuse me. She could start, yes, she can. Definitely can. My niece asked me for a card for her boys to give to their father. So that's what today's card is for, because my Father's Day cards are all done. And I think I mailed whichever ones I'm gonna. Great, now I can't. Aiming for straight here. Straight and centered. That looks pretty good. Okay, and then the only other thing I'm stamping is on the inside. As soon as I find my inside panel, I am going to stamp You Make the World a Better Place. Like I said, that's the only stamping on today's card. The rest is designer paper doing everything. And it's a fun fold. I'm going to stamp up here so the boys will have a little bit of room to sign. Okay. And I'll just set that, actually, yeah, I'll set that on the side for now. Okay. So we are starting with an Evening Evergreen card base. That is, hi Amy. Hi Karen, thanks for joining. Facebook still hasn't, oh. I'm not sure why. I even got notification. And I hopped on early because just in case I had those technical problems, and today it went right on. So I sat here just talking for a minute. So this is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4, and I am just going to give it a little fold right now because I need, just so you could see my bone folder. See where the score line is. Okay. And I'm going to get my trimmer out, and hopefully you can see. I am going to line the right edge up to the 1 1/4 inch mark. Okay, and I'm, whoops. Hopefully we'll do it without slipping. Don't want a crooked line. Okay, then we're gonna put the cutting blade at the 4 1/4 inch. I want it right on the fold. I'm gonna cut down just a little bit. And I just find it easier to cut toward me. So at the 1 1/4 inch, and then you line the blade up at 4 1/4, and we're just going to cut down. Okay, and then I'm going to flip the card over because I want to do the same thing on the other side. At the 1 1/4 inch mark, and then bring this to the 4 1/4 inch, or right on the fold, and just cut right down. And that's it. Now comes all the decorating. Okay. Just give this another little score. Okay, so I'm going to start with a piece of a window sheet that is cut, I believe it's 1 1/4, and I don't want it to go all the way to the edge because I don't want, I have panels that I'm going to put here and I didn't want it to stick out, so I cut it to 5 1/4. So it's 1 1/4 by 5 1/4, and I'm just going to use a little bit of Stampin' Seal just on the edges. You're not going to see this at all where I'm putting the seal, if it comes out, the Stampin' Seal, because it's going to be underneath. Get it on both sides. Okay. And I'm just going to line this up so it's, you know, in about 1/8 of an inch, and I'm even going to go up about 1/8 of an inch. Just like that. So then this panel will be separate. Okay. I did do some of the adhering already. These are, okay, so this is 1 1/4. This is a 1 inch by 4 inch piece. All the measurements will be on my blog on Friday, creativestampindesigns.com, because I'm probably going to get measurements wrong here. But I believe this was a 1 inch by 4 inch, and the soft succulent is 1 1/8 by 4 1/8. Okay, and I'm just going to adhere these on either side, and I'm going to use a little liquid glue for that. Jamie got to see a little sneak peek of this. I needed to practice, and my son's girlfriend needed a gender reveal card. So I figured I would play around with some old stuff. I practice on retired paper if I have a new fold that I haven't done, and that's actually what I did. I practiced, and it came out really cute. She loved the card. I don't have it here, else I would show it to you, but I gave it to her already because the gender reveal is this weekend. Happens to be right on my son's birthday. That's what he gets to do for his birthday, is go to a gender reveal. Lucky him. Hi, Jillian. Thanks for joining. I'm going to laugh when I see your card for the hop. Is it this card? Uh-oh. Now I'm curious, Karen. Okay. For the center panel, I have another piece of the In the Wild DSP. And this piece here is 2 1/4. No. Yes, 2 1/4. You know, I have my grid paper right here. 2 1/4 by 4. So this one here, this the soft succulent, is 2 7/8 by 4 1/8. And I'm just going to use some Stampin' Seal to adhere this. Just like that. And then I'm just going to adhere it to the inside. We're going to lift this up, and we're going to put it right on the inside here. Go just like that. Okay, now I have 2 more pieces, 2 more panels that are 1 inch by 4 inch and 1 1/8 by 4 1/8 that are going to go right inside here. I'm going to just adhere them. As I said, this card is mostly all DSP. Just that little bit of stamping. Okay, oops. You want to get this right so that there's just a little bit of border. This has to be able to open still. And put this one right here. And I'm actually going to just flip it over to give it a good press. Okay. All right, now I have a couple of the tigers. My niece's husband loves tigers. They love cats at their house. They have 5 cats. But he especially loves tigers. So I have a couple of the tigers from this one here I fussy cut. This one was die cut for me. Thank you, Amy. And I just want to make sure I don't want to put him too high because I need to put the sentiment right there. Actually, what I'm going to do is I am going to adhere the sentiment. If I can find my dimensionals. I'm going to adhere the sentiment down so I don't put it in the wrong spot. Just going to adhere this to the top of this panel. Actually, I'm going to use my tweezers. Get a little bit, get this tiger out of the way. So then I can just get it centered best I can here. Okay. This tiger I'm going to adhere with, excuse me, with some glue dots, and this one I'm going to pop up with some dimensionals. So, glue dots. I just have to see where I'm going to I didn't want to put liquid glue because I didn't want to take a chance. Right about there. You need to make sure he's going to stay. He's going to stick. And then on the bottom of the paws, because those will be on the window sheet, so I am going to put glue dots right on his paws. Oops. And I think that'll be it with this one. So then this will lift up like that. And then this one I'm going to use dimensionals. Again, I got to make sure what is, okay, I can put another one on the head. Oh, I have it on the head already. I have it right on the nose, around here. Yeah, I don't want these flinging off anywhere. I think the front paw, yep, so I could put it right that. And then I am going to put dimensionals on these paws. I think I'm going to get my mini dimensionals for that. I think I'm going to put this on first and then see where I need it. There we go. So we'll put that right about there. And thought I had them out. Because his paws are so small, and this, you could just kind of lift it up to get it on there. I mean, you will see them on the other side, but that's okay. So this will lift up, and then we'll have this panel to lift. So it's a pretty quick fold, actually. All right, so I have my inside panel. I'm going to adhere it to the soft succulent mat. And then I'm going to put it inside the card with liquid glue so I have a little bit of wiggle room. I need to make sure this is right in a perfect spot, right in the center. We're just going to get it right there. So you are going to have a little bit of a bigger border on the inside, but that's okay. Okay, and then I do have one more of the tigers that I'm going to put on the edge here. Get it on his tail a little bit. My glue's not coming out. It's all clogged up there. All right. See if we can get it to come. I don't want to squeeze it too much because I'm afraid I'm going to get a big glob then. All right, so I'm just going to adhere this right on the side here. We'll move them down just a little bit, just like that. And that's it. That's what the paper's doing all the work for this card. Okay, I am going to give this a little rub. And just do the envelope real quick and we'll be done. Okay, I have two more panels of the In the Wild DSP, the tiger print, and then this one here. And I'm just going to adhere them to the back and the front. Just like that. Put this piece on the front. Actually, I want to make sure the tigers are right side up. That's why I use liquid glue, so I have a little bit of wiggle room. I'm going to trim these both down and we'll be all done. Give this a little trim. And I'm sure since there's all the tigers on it, he's going to love it. They are real. I mean, they have a dog, but they're cat people. Okay, there we have it. So it's just, I'm not quite sure what it's called. Oh, you know what? I wanted to add, because I just felt like it needed something, and this was the only thing I had in Crushed Curry. Since it's Crushed Curry, I'm just going to add a couple of the Playing with Patterns, the Crushed Curry dots, just so the sentiment has just something. It looked very plain to me. And we'll go this one here, just down there, and that's it. So, Jillian, I'm expecting that you will try this and you will post it on my blog, on my Facebook page when I post my card. I can't wait to see yours. I've really enjoyed that you make the card and then you're sharing it with me. And please, anybody else, if you make the card, you do the fun fold, I post the card on Friday. I'd love in the comments for you to share your cards with me. I'd like to see what you do. But that's it. It's very simple, very plain. I didn't want to do too much because it's for Father's Day and it's kind of plain. And I figured the paper did all the work for me. Right? Thank you very much for joining. Oh, thank you, Karen. A spanner card. It's called a spanner card. Thank you, Karen. Thank you for joining me. I plan to be back next Wednesday at 4 o'clock, and hopefully by then my daughter will go and get nail polish remover and my nails will match the card. All right? Thanks for joining, everybody. See you next week. Bye-bye.